bit wet outside, isn't it? Welcome back to Digimon World. This is the 6th episode, and hopefully it's going to go a bit smoother than the last time. My name is Jimmy, and unfortunately I've got some good news and some bad news. The bad news, let's scroll over to the gameplay capture. The bad news is that Rodney is sick. The good news, however, is that Rodney is sick. I've slept and saved on that point, and then fed Rodney here a happy mushroom. Now I'm just gonna wander around and hopefully I've done the right setup. I could have sworn it would trigger if I've walked around here. Yeah, so I had to soft reset once for the happy mushroom to actually get the sickness, which was fairly quick. I was expecting 2 or 3, but you know. And I can't get this to trigger for some reason. I could have sworn this has worked in previous playthroughs. Don't know if I've got the place wrong, or maybe it differs, or I don't know. This would be a hell of a bad start if I hadn't got everything set up. I was confident. I was like, this is what's needed. I might need another reset or something. Especially if I encounter these Digimon. We'll have a cheeky look down here. Also, I kind of feel a bit silly on account of in the previous episodes I'd made a couple care mistakes with some erroneous pooping, and it turns out there was a toilet on the screen below which I'd completely forgot about. So I didn't need to make those care mistakes. So I don't know if that will be affecting anything. And let's see. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. I thought the secret, not secret, the scripted event would have kicked in by now, but it has not. So. These guys will kick my ass. Boom, 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 boom. It's fairly rhythmic, that walking noise. Could have sworn it was around here where that poo should be. Am I misremembering this? I don't want to have to pull up well, I don't even want a chance bringing up a YouTube guide. On account of it taking that much processing power, and that's something I need for broadcasting. So I might have to use my phone. But yeah, that big square thing is the toilet, which I was neglectful to use or forgetful to use, and oh my goodness, oh dear. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Like, I deliberately stopped on the screen where Rodney would be getting ill, feeding it the happy mushroom, but I expected the script to go well. I don't know if it's because I need to have a particular Digimon and have it be sick. And then I don't know if maybe that's the case, and that's why Rodney's not feeling too well at the moment, or he's feeling well but not well enough, or fuck if I know. I'm just gonna aimlessly walk around a bit and hopefully something will proc. Like, I could have sworn it was like right here. Am I ever gonna Google a fucking guide for this? A guide which will need pictures as well. I'm on the phone. No, I'm not on like talking on the phone. I'm Googling it on the phone. God, I've got so many fucking tabs open. I mean, there was some other stuff I was gonna do here in the Friesland, but it doesn't exactly make for good watching. Down here. I'm trying to multitask with the Googling and the playing. Digimon. Just ignore my movement. Turn the volume down low. Turn it all the way down. All the way down. I think what I've done here is I've done everything correct except for my Digimon. I think I needed to do this on a Digimon who does not like the cold, which I believe Rodney here is he's managing. So what I might have to do here is buggeration. I'm gonna have to reset because I don't want to waste the happy mushroom. Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna pause and then use the. I'm gonna use a game facts guide. Just. This is not a good start. I was hoping to make this a bit more entertaining than last time. Now, I definitely know I've interacted with Shelmon's board, which is necessary for this to work. I don't know if I maybe have to also interact with the igloo, which I briefly went past here. Have I definitely done that? Is it time dependent? What is going on? Oh, by the way, here's Gugurumon. And then to the left is the Misty Trees exit, which will be able to navigate owing to talking to Shogun Geckomon. Does it really have to be a Digimon that doesn't like the cold? I thought it just had to be sick. I'm going to have to do a reset here, unfortunately. Bugger me, that was my water bottle. Oof. I finna cack myself there. It still remains warm. It was 27 degrees before. I don't know what the temperature is now. Hopefully it's not that bad. It certainly feels bad, but it's cooled down a bit due to the rain. It's, excuse me, apparent. Wait, no, that's not updated. It is. It's down to 19. It still feels like 27. Bloody hell. I went for a walk earlier as well before it rained because I knew it was going to rain at some point, so I thought, I'll have a cheeky walk. And flumming heck. Like, walking in that, not fun. I mean, I've walked in worse, but well, I've walked in worse temperatures. Just prefacing, like, I've probably actually walked in worse as well. I've been around. I'll say that much. Yeah. So there's a happy mushroom in the inventory there. I suppose what I could do is, although it may be boring, it will pass the time and be notable to show at least. I'm going to go to Digimon and we'll do a bit of trading and actually show off the trading exploit. What exploit? I suppose it's built in. It's deliberately there. It's just an exploit in the sense that it's good. Although it does take bloody ages. Oh no, you don't. At some point there might be a situation where I actually farm these Ice Devimon to get certain techniques, but not today. But because I've not used the Happy Mushroom, I can talk to this guy and get myself a hair grower, which, as previously mentioned, will digivolve a rookie such as Pyomon into a Mudimon, should I desire it, which I don't at the moment. I think they mainly use battle techniques, but maybe some water techniques as well. I'm not too certain off the top of my head because I've not really... If I have used one, it's not been in a very, very long time. Also, speaking of champions and Digivolutions, these are the stats we're currently working with. I'm not sure whether or not I'll get the requirements or not, but gosh darn it, I'll give it a good old try. And now you need to poo, which means I'll have to give you more food. Another instance of this being a parenting simulator. I gave it food instead of the potty, didn't I? Booty. Booty. Yeah, so every time you go poop, you lose weight. Fun fact, if you're wanting to shed that just an extra few pounds before your Weight Watchers Club, if you ever go to that. I'm not sure if that is a recommended technique or not, but there you go. Yeah, so this is the item trade exploit. Maybe did a few of it last time, but I didn't do a whole stack. I'll show you how long it takes. And it seems at the moment, luckily, that the Mojimon aren't too excited, so we probably won't have to use an autopilot to get out of here, which is good. Even though, I mean, I've got them on me at the moment, but if you don't have them, probably save you a soft reset or reset in general. So I think it's like a certain level where, like, depending on how many unique items you traded across all three Mojimon, they'll start like hopping up and down left to right when they see you, basically, which is the main problem with interacting with it so many times. It kind of like shuffles it forward little by little. and then you end up inside its hitbox, well, not hitbox, hurtbox or whatever, you know what I mean, and it makes it unable to move. There's actually a couple situations where if you do this long enough, the Mojimon from the other igloo will start drifting across the screen and like dancing across the icebergs, which like can be a bit confusing at first because it's not like a instantaneous thing. It just like kind of, you see something at the edge of your screen like, what the hell is that? And then you keep going, or you try, or maybe like you're a bit concerned and you move around slightly and like, oh, it's Mojimon having a bit of a dance. The other mechanic for Mojimon, just to clarify and have something to talk about while I'm doing this menu, because apparently there wasn't an option to select multiple ones of these, which sucks, unless maybe there's like, I'll try pressing square or something just to see if it maxes out or anything. No. When you give the last unique item to a Mojimon, like across all three, that is, so 9 unique items in total. The Mojimon you are talking to, who you complete the item chain with, will join the city and set up in the item shop. There won't be a vendor in the item shop per se. I'll show that off later when we get one of those guys recruited, but they'll be in there somewhere. And there will be useful items to use, although it's kind of hard recommending buying those items without having the extended storage for your item pack, because they take up permanent slots, so I'd be wary about that. Yeah, so depending on what you want, I would recommend doing either the other Mojimon that's on this screen or the one that's on the other screen as the last trade quest, because if you talk to this guy last, he will no longer be available for doing this exploit, which means no unlimited, well, I say unlimited credits, no credit exploit. So depends on what the other Mojimon want. If you want to have a reliable source of air combs, do the other Mojimon on that screen, and if I forget which items the other Mojimon has, if you want easy access or easier access maybe to some of them items, do the Mojimon on the top screen. I'm gonna, nope, tempt fate. We'll see how far along we're doing. We're doing pretty well. We're about a third of the way there, so I'll keep on going. Depending on how the Digivolution goes and tamer levels and whatnot, and how Rodney's feeling, we might do a little bit of training. We might use some of those chips that we've acquired over the playthrough so far, beating bosses and the like, and we might go and take on another boss, which will make traversing the File Island a whole lot better. And probably something I should have done a while ago, but like I said, I don't think Wally was up to the task really, given how badly that Greymon beat him down. Like I said, it's not going to be as bad as Greymon, it's just a similar situation where it's just a bit too much for the poor fella. May he rest in peace. Although, given that he was deconstructed into data, he'll rest in data pieces, or data caches. Filings to filings, rust to rust. Amen. Ooh, my, it's fucking warm. I can't even have the fan on. I had the door open as well today, but I know me flatmates are in, so I don't particularly want to have to explain why I'm talking to myself playing a game from over 20 years ago. Oh Christ, this is over 20 years old. Oh, bloody hell. Just reminding myself how old I am. Although that's been a theme recently of just reminding myself of how old I am, and like trying to plan next steps and stuff. So, depending on what happens on Monday, I'll be one step closer to planning my next step, maybe returning to the land of Nippon. Fingers crossed on that. Excuse me. Oof. This never happens when I'm just like casually chilling in my room. It's only when I've got a mic out and I'm talking. But like I feel the need to burp. So yeah, we were capped out on S defense discs. One thing to note about doing this is like this is an indication of like, oh, by the way, stop. But what if you get to the point where you still have medium recoveries, like for example, you had one stack of 99 and you had like another one from doing like, for whatever reason you picked one up and it makes a new stack, or you did the trade with Digimon at the top of the screen, what will happen is if you're not paying attention, Digimon will have a different, the prompt will still be open, but you'll say something like, oh, you can't do that at the moment. There's like limit stuff, but if you're just looking for the like buzzer sound like the or the red text and you're not paying attention, you might find yourself there for longer than you would like. So yeah, now we're going. Rodney, don't be a plonker all your life. Now we're going to, yes, we're going to return to the city. We're going to cash in our chips, so to say. And because it's a new day, I will go and talk first to Digimon. I'll pick up the meat, and then I'll pick up something else from him in a second, but first I'm going to check if Digimon's back, because I forgot when he left. Well, it's daytime, but yeah, he's not back yet, so it's probably a few days out. File City. Would you like to buy some veggies? I will buy some super carrots from you. I'll buy like 4 maybe, I don't know, and then we'll try and buy some more radish. And again, because the menus aren't too good, you've got to go through, and I've accidentally bought another super carrot when I wanted to buy pork radish, and oh dear, you can't buy multiples, and you can't see your currency, so you don't know if you're skirting the line or not, or how much you've got in your inventory. I would like to see this game like remastered as it is, but like the only suggestion I would like have to change it is like just having proper menus and stuff, and maybe proper translation. Oh Christ, it does give you a giggle when you can see stuff like that. It just needs like a little tweak, little work around the edges, but like as it is, like the mechanics and stuff, fine. Boom, 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 boom. Pyromon's in store. I'm going to sell. I'm going to go to not medium recoveries. We're going to go to the super defense discs. Look at all that cash money. Now, let's have, no, not pause, we'll look at the, we're past the halfway point of the month / year, so the card store won't be there. So I'm just gonna mash and buy some cards. But first, actually, I should probably check. We've got 670 there at the end. We'll buy one. No, that's the wrong menu. 570, yes, so 100 bits, there you go. It's not ideal, but there you go. It doesn't even tell you it's 100 bits. Doesn't tell you the odds, doesn't tell you if you get like a new card, I don't think, like you would when you were opening the packs at the card center. It's just not ideal, really. I'll do this a few more seconds and then I'll check the card decks and see how we're doing. I'm just looking away from the screen and I'm just checking the state of my room, actually. Let's see. Going to play. Get the card decks. Not got any particularly rare ones at the moment. We've got one Leomon. Two Flare-Risemons, Demi-Maramons. Nanimon? Nani! Yeah, so you're capped out at 9. You'll keep getting... It's not going to be like a situation where you've got a cap at 9, so that means like these will fill up faster. You'll still get them, you just... they won't... they just get wasted, basically. And I don't think like it's an overflow problem in the sense that like it says 9, but you've actually got like 20 or whatever, from what I can recall. So yeah, just be careful. That's gotcha, baby. I've actually got some decent cards from when I've briefly looked at the screen so far, which is quite nice. I'll keep going for a bit. See how fast we can piss away all our bits which we've just got. Let's see if we can maybe go until our next there. Veggie, Nani, Numi, Veggie, Nani, Suka, Gotu, Nani. Hang on. Wait, was that Devimon? I think that's it. That counts as it there, I think. No, that's the wrong screen again. My goodness. Yeah, that's looking a bit healthier. Managed to get a Phoenixmon. And unfortunately, again, with menus being a thing, I can't just scroll between these. I have to click on them off every time. We got a Metal Greymon. Yeah, with the these colours. So I think it's the same if you Digivolve to Metal Greymon. Like, it's not going to be like typical Metal Greymon colours. It's going to be these colours. We got Monzimon. Oh, bless him. He's giving you a heart. Or Monzaimon, sorry. And that's Metal Mamemon. Sukamon Warsama, I believe that kanji is, which just means king. Imagine how confusing this would be if you didn't know the katakana or like what the Digimon were. This is Blackionmon, but it's just Blackymon basically, which is a bit like a bit on the edge maybe. And we've got a Greymon, we got a Devimon, Eardromon, Melamon, Bakemon. See if any of these have got like funny localizations. Engimon, Leomon, Gatsumon, Flare, Lisamon, Flarizamon, Flarizamon, Toy Agumon. Haven't seen them yet, but they'll be showing up at some point. And that is Fuchi. Is there a 1010 there, or I can't tell with the compression on this. Time Commander is easy enough. See, I know this is Goblimon, but I can't see the 10 which would convert it from a Ko to a Go and from a Fu to a Boo. Because I know it's not Kofimon, it's Goblimon. You can kind of see it there with the Shi to make it a G, which is Mojamon. We've got Numemon, Digimon, Penmon, oh, Penguinmon, but it's Penmon there. Otamamon, Sukamon, Onion, Tentomon, Tentomon Shinka, and Yanmamon. So I think I've gone through everything. When did I show off when I first got this? And then that's just you. Let's see. Click out of that. Gonna briefly check down the city just to check that something is here or if it's not here. And that's not here yet. So this is where. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on here. This is where Penguin will be setting up his arena, but we need another Digimon to appear first. Unfortunately, he's not here. I'll go to the bank, pick some items up, put some items in. And then we might just loiter around because I would train to pass the time, but I don't want to influence or chance influencing the Digivolution I'm planning to get. Let's see, I've got 5 pork radishes. I didn't know I got that much. Oh, Christ, no. No, what am I doing here? Quickly pat. No, what the fuck is going on? I'm so confused with this. Okay, we'll pick up HP chip. Just pick them all up, why not? And the deluxe. Actually, given that it's this time, I'm gonna save. We're not closing it out just yet, don't you worry. Digimon. I don't know if I brought it up previously, but GG is just a way of saying like old man in Japanese. I don't know if it's the reason why it's called Digimon or if it's a different GG, but that's my understanding of it. So there you go. I think what I'll do to pass the time is I'll try and find some more items off screen. Well, not off screen as in the sense I'm ending the episode or anything, or just off this screen. That's so confusing. Past the Madoki Batemon. See if we can't pick up another Happy Mushroom to use later on, given that we've swapped one in. I thought that was going to be a Happy Mushroom there, but no, it's a giant shit. It's just gamer instinct. You see something that's not supposed to be there, and you're like if it's a shooter, you just shoot it. Like, I saw one clip of someone unloading the clip in like Warzone, trying to shoot something, and it turned out it was just a character's shadow. You're like, you fucking idiot! Oh, that was class. Let's see. Down here. Oh, he was going for me. I think I was gonna play around with getting another item, but it's quite far away. Oh, hello. I forgot a happy mushroom could spawn there. That's quite convenient. Check down here and just see if anything nice has spawned and then do another loop. But I think what I'll do is I will wait until we've digivolved, see what we get, plan out appropriately what the next steps are, and then we'll go and get a new item, which we'll be using to recruit a new Digimon, hopefully. I think I can do it with one of the items I have at the moment, but I'd rather have another form of the item. Not to spoil it, although you can probably guess if you've played this game already what I'm on about. He's a demon on wheels. He's a demon and he's coming to get you. Hello, that's a blue apple. Nope, wrong one. I need to press start in a second when I get on the other screen. Oh, my item thing is looking rather full here. Hopefully I don't pick anything up. This makes the Digimon happy. Apparently, I don't know if it does anything else, like which would make it better or worse off than the happiness mushroom, but it's nice to pick up a rare item. Exit stage left. Outrageous even. Sucking. Wait, no, I'm getting catchphrases mixed up. Suckling Succotash was Sylvester. Suckling Succotash. I thought a pretty cat a creeping up on me. I thought a pretty cat as plain could be. What a convenient time. Typical child. You go past the toilet. Do you need a toilet? No. And then you go past and like, I need a poo. Like, no, and he's a children. Not molded by society yet. He's a hungry boy. Nom nom. Actually, we'll do a weight check. Weight check's looking good. Wait, did I see if he was hungry? I think we're coming up to the point where Ronnie will be thinking about changing into his champion form. So, well, if anyone wants to take a bet on whether I've done this correctly or not, go ahead, make your votes now. If I knew there was lots of people watching, I'd start a poll or something if I had access to it, but yeah, as it stands, there's no many watchers at the moment, but polling time is over. No amendments. Here we go. Rodney is going to Digivolve, but what into? You could probably tell if you played this game and know a lot about it what I was going for with the stats that I had. Let's see if we get it. I've never had this one before, if it's the one I got. That is not what I was going for. Fuck my life. What went wrong, Rodney? You plonker, Rodney. Oh my days. Creme de la poof. Oh, fucking hell. I was going for Kabuterimon. This is not Kabuterimon, this is Kokatolimon. I don't want static electricity. Well, at least we picked up a new move. Although I'd hardly consider that an upgrade. I suppose there might be a chance to show off an interesting mechanic. I'm just double checking what it is. I might. Wait, hold on. I'm just checking my notes here. No, it's not on that page. I know I had a note about this somewhere just in case this happened. Whether it stands. It's on this page somewhere, but is it this page? Oh, Christ. I can never get the Digimon I want, bloody hell. It's just the same page, but I don't have access to the fucking menu. God damn it. I swear this. I swear I had. Oh wait, here are the special evolutions. Well, what this has forced me to do is I'll put the items I was going to use back in the bank because I've got a backup plan, but I don't know whether it's affected or not by my Digimon's age. So this could be an interesting set of events, which might require a couple save scums. Regardless, I think I'll have to go and we'll do a little bit of training and get to... Yeah, we can up that a bit. God, this cocks off everything. Bloody hell. Always have a backup plan. Didn't have a backup plan. Even when I was planning my next life steps, I didn't have a backup plan. But then I made a backup plan. I've got a backup plan now. Wait, I'm going in this one. Apple. I have a pen. I have an apple. I have a pen. Pineapple pen. Trying to think what's the minimum. The best thing will be to go in the direction of... Oh, fucking hell. The best thing will do be to go to the canyon area after training. I have to buy a few items for it first though, but we'll be doing training first, I think. And we'll see whether or not these so-called training items have any effect. First off, we're going to do some boulder shifting. We've got 96 and 2 there. And now I'm going to feed a horseradish. I'll do this again. I've got 115 and 2. We'll see if we do it again. Still getting 115 and 2. Very nice. So there is some benefits to using these items. I don't know how long it will last. 2,100. Let's get that to 2,005 maybe. Then we'll buff some of our other stats up. Or should I say 2,500? That's my personal gripe when people say like, oh, 3,200. Like, it's 3,200. We speak English here. We don't just omit certain... Jesus, what a crap. It's bloody deadly having a chicken that big, having a shit that big. Especially if it can fly. Oh dear. You don't just go... but anyhow, yeah, you don't go omitting words and just using other ones which are not used for that situation. I think this might be one of the earliest we've seen a Digimon nod off. It's probably come up before, but different Digimon have different sleep schedules. Crocodiliamon likes to get up early. I wonder if that's got anything to do with that tip that Yuamon gave us. The mind wanders. So I got 80 in that one. This time we'll feed a hawk radish. Get in there. 88. Do a couple more of these maybe. We'll see where we get up to. Actually, we'll leave it at there, because at some point I will need to go to Trash Mountain anyway. And then for the other stats, we need to get brains up a bit, and then maybe offense and defense. Concerned that he's not saying he's hungry all that often. Normally, they'll be complaining. I need to poop. At least we know that's working. And because actually, now that I think of it, now that we've got some bits, we can actually use the restaurant for food. And reduce tiredness, increase training benefits. Speaking of tiredness, given that he's not hungry yet apparently, well actually first of all we'll go and get some sirloin and check in on Junzuki. Because he's not hungry yet, we will stop in and have a rest at the Centaur Clinic. Advance time, reduce tiredness, and hopefully advance it to a point where Crocodiliamon gets hungry. Or should I say Rodney. Yeah, so the plan was to get Kabuterimon, but as per my calculations were off, or the guide I was using is off. It's more likely a combination of the two rather than just one. Although I would put the blame on me probably if I had to, if it came down to it. I'll stop in the tool shop briefly. Pick up a few things, pick up some food as well. Maybe a couple more Digimon cards depending on what we've got for... Why have I only got 2? That doesn't seem right. Continue. You just came to look? Question mark? That's not the item page. Why is my rate drop so dramatically? Yeah, so also the menu doesn't reflect how much you've got. It's just the bloody menus, man. We'll get 20 of these small recoveries, and then we'll get 10 mediums just as a backup. We'll also get some MP floppies. Do I have 10s enough? Might be. And we'll also get some meat. Maybe 30. But unfortunately there's no restores here at the moment due to Digimon being in there, I think. I forget if the other clerks might have some. I could do a little going in and out the shop for a bit and seeing if I get another vendor and seeing if I can pick anything up there, maybe. Might be worth a shot. Ooh. I'm in card collecting, man. Trying to think what the rare cards that we haven't got yet are. I think Digimon was one. Meramon, Monochromon. Just thinking about cards, maybe get them. Phoenixmon, Kabuterimon, Feralizimon. I don't think we have Hercules Kabuterimon yet. Ogamon, Mega Seedramon. Yanmon, Gotsumon, Penguinmon. Speaking of Mega Seedramon, that is a Digivolution you can get in this game. It's classed as an ultimate, and you also see its variation Ralu Seedramon, which is bad Seedramon if you translate it. But it also, if you're going by that logic, you'd probably reserve it for something that's at the same level, but unlike it's just bad. But I guess that's not how it works. I used to think it was like Walu as in like just a funny pronunciation of war, as in sensor, as in battles and stuff. But yeah, that was me trying to make sense of things in it as a kid and then like not knowing Japanese. Like, why is it Walu? Walu's not a word. Man, you at that sort of time, it was playground logic, so it's like, you know, you can't like Digimon, it's just a copy of Pokemon, they just copied it. How little did we know? Those were the days where you would set up a black market for Pokemon stickers and cards and collector's cards and... oh dear. And then people begging for Beyblades to be taken away from everyone. They're a menace, I tell you. Someone stood on my fucking Jvanza. I'll never forgive them. So we've got some new cards here. We'll show them off. We've got a Mega Seedramon. Let's see. This is Tono-sama Gekomon, which is Shogun Gekomon translated. I don't know if Tono-sama... Shogun's a Japanese name, so I don't know why it's not called Tono-sama Gekomon, but I'll need to look into that maybe. We already had Metal Greymon. This is Mamemon. We've got a new one here in Digitamamon. Tama, of course, being Egg. I think that came up before. Again, another case of Walu, this is Walomon Zaimon. We've got a Kabuterimon here. Emojimon. Seedramon. We already had Blacky. Bergemon's new. As is Gavulemon. Gavulemon! Every time. Whalemon. Orgamon. Shellmon. The thing with Shellmon is I always thought it was a rookie because I had like a little data book / guide which listed it as a rookie, but like for the most part it's always been represented as like champion level, and I'm not sure if it's just like a really big rookie or something. Monochromon, I think, is new. We've got a Koralamon. I didn't know we've had Cockatailmon before. We definitely didn't have Kuwagamon. Mojamon. This is Ninjamon, but it's Igamon, named after the Iga Ninja, I'm assuming. Which I was based not too far from, but never got to visit, unfortunately. We've had got some more, we've had everything else down here, I believe. Okay, we'll do the trick where we go in and out, see if I can't get a new vendor. Because well, actually, do I want to pick up with stores if I'm planning what I'm planning to do? I will leave it for now. We'll leave it for now and see how things go. I'm getting messages, which I want to check, but I shouldn't because I'm streaming. Hey, Koalamon. Ronnie is tired. It's not even a little bit tired, so he was overdoing it with his training, bless him. You plonker, Ronnie. Do you need anything? Is someone shit talking in chat? I can't wait to join in on that after this. Yeah, he seems a bit tired. So there's like different stages there. And then like I think tired was quite far along the scale of if you get to a bit further past tired, that's when you start getting the tiredness status affliction with the sweat droplets. I think take a fucking break. And apparently it wasn't enough to make Rodney hungry. I don't know if that's just a quirk of having a Cockatailmon. Maybe they don't like eating that much. That's the thing with this game. It's 20 years old, but it's like the information I can get about it is not consistent. It's not concise. Like I don't know if it's just because it's I'm looking in English as opposed to in Japanese. I don't know if it's like a Japanese guide which is a lot more detailed maybe. Or maybe like someone's compiled a YouTube video detailing these sort of things that I need to, or would like to know. But yeah, like it's just information is not that developed about it. And my god, man, you're losing weight so fast. Maybe, was it because I was feeding it when he wasn't hungry? I don't know. I don't know. There's just so much we don't know about this game, but also so much we do know, but it's just like I said. For example, there's quite a lot of stuff I know about Pokemon games which is not detailed online, but I'm saving that. I'm keeping that close to my chest. I'm not having someone like fucking Did You Know Gaming coming in and taking all the credit like they do for like Dr. Lava's stuff. Those bastards. Bloody hell, you are wasting away. I'm cautious about feeding him when he doesn't say he's hungry because it'll probably lead to him getting bad happiness. I think what I'll do is I'll just sleep instead of sleep save. Or will I? No, I'll sleep save. I committed at this point. Oh, I should probably mention the reason I didn't fight Garulamon. Yeah, I would have got my ass kicked. But there's other reasons as well. God damn it, my man is wasting away. I'm gonna need to find one of those things that deliberately packs on weight. I think it's the peculiar pair that reduces weight maybe. Ah, finally. He is human, slash digital, slash not human, but sentient, slash alive. requires sustenance. Yeah, there's an interesting mechanic with Garurumon recruitment that I would much prefer to be a very strong, like at least a comfortable level, basically. Because we've got money, we're going to get a hot pot, we're going to splash out for Vonley here. Vonley doesn't seem to be hungry. His weight's looking a bit better at least. Let's see. Yeah, so Vonley here can learn all but one of the air techniques and a couple battle techniques as well. I'm trying to think, well, given that we barely know any air techniques, we might actually... Wait, what's your status here? I think what we'll do, we'll train Brains up a little bit more. Check in on the guys up top as well. And then we'll head on over to that boss area and maybe do a few battles on the way. See if we're prepared or not. But also, if we do battles on the way, we have a chance of maybe learning a few air techniques depending on who we battle. Digimon says we've got it. So we've got an Omni floppy there. This, I guess it's the equivalent of a full restore maybe. I'm going to go and put that away in the bank while I'm on the way back. You can get rare Digivolution items, so from like champion to ultimate levels. I usually get the Omni floppy. It's actually, I mean, I've got money, I might as well set him off on another dig. And again, I would put up or list off the chances and list of items you can get from this quote-unquote mini-game, but as I've said, it's difficult to get the information. So what do I need to do? I need to put the Omni floppy. Well, actually, no, depending on if I lose or not, it might be worth getting that taken off me. I'll do the brains, and then also it'll advance time to the point where we get a chance of more Digimon that know air moves coming out, because at the moment it seems, I think it's mainly what am I thinking of? Mojimon, where there would be Yanmon and a couple of other random Digimons. Let's try a Super Carrot. Nom nom nom. My man needs a poo and it's an inconvenient time. Fisher Thriller. It's gonna get angry with me if I don't do something. Happiness is looking a bit bad. I will admit that I just basically scolded the shit out of Ham on my other save file to get it to Greymon, because I made sure I was going to get that discipline requirement. And he was unhappy, like I said. He got to the bit where it was like he got so angry that he started losing stats, but so I had to boost them back up. It's a weird game, but I love it. I need to... What was my item situation again? Buy a couple porta potties just in case. A couple porta potties. Maybe some... I only had 10 MPs, didn't I? I'll buy some more MPs as well, why not? Maybe a couple more cards. Also, it gives us a chance to... Oh, no, it's Biomon again. For crying out loud. Just get a random amount. Porta potty. We'll get a quick cluster. Sukamon, Digimon, Tenemon, Gabumon, Nanemon, Digimon, Balamon, Nanimon, Digimon, at least 150 or more to see. To be a Digimon master is my destiny. Electro Digger, Little Van Nanke, Venice attack the field, pitch it. That's as far as I can get. I search across the land, look far and wide. Release from my pants the power that's inside. Right, okay, that sounded like I deliberately said release from my pants. But I wanted to say hands, but I was getting distracted by power which was coming up, and I fucked myself. Oh, that's how my head works, unfortunately. God damn it. Charmeleon! War Turtle! I don't know if that shit would fly today or not. I don't know if it's because like we were young at the time, or if it's exclusively like a 90s phenomenon that got made and it passed. Bloody hell. How far we've come. So I'm gonna try and get a couple of these Yanmon to engage me here. And I didn't change my bloody moves to... I should have put Tremor on. Oh, Christ. So that move that I just got hit with, I think it's Air Cutter maybe. It's a nice air type move. And I would wish to learn it, because it's nice and fast. And it does decent damage for being single target. And like low MP as well. In fact, I would go as far to say as I would definitely want Air Cutter as part of this upcoming boss battle that I want to do. Ah yeah, quick tip, if you know you're going to win a battle, there's like a small window where if you think you're in trouble of getting into a battle right away after the fact, you can heal just as the battle's ending, but as soon as you get to like the point where it's like Yatta, then you might have wasted the item if you've thrown it already. So there's a time in there, you want to be careful. Oh no, now you're hungry after you've had a battle, then you're not near the restaurant. You penis. Shorty! Shorty! I'll make myself giggle and give it that. Whee. I'm gonna go through all my healing items before I even get to the damn place. Yatta! Cock-a-doodle-doo! I maybe should have got my brains a bit higher just to ensure that I get the learns and stuff, but... again, this is one of those things where I've seen like people saying like, oh, brains affects how likely you are to learn stuff. But then I've seen other people saying it's like just a flat chance depending on how many times you see it and whether how many times you see the move used in battle counts more, or if it's the brains. And we need to commission a guide. God damn it. Nice block. Oh, we've got paralysis. And unlike previous attempts with Wally, we've actually made the most of the paralysis. This would be a sterling fight if we get the move as well. MP floppy, no. The item drops sometimes just tease you. Because you're like, especially when you know you're going through a move and you're like, oh, is it going to get the extra screen? No. Bagger. Try for the deluxe. No deluxe. Come on. There's so many inconsistencies where, like, I'll be miles away and then a hitbox will be like, nah, you touched the guy, we're having a fight. And then there's stuff like that where you're right next to him, or like when I'm talking to Centaur more, when you have to actually be inside the damn guy in order to interact with him. That's, I don't know, man. It's annoying. Oh no, we're flat. Switch to auto, see if it doesn't do anything. Ooh. Okay, we've got an attack off. Well, that didn't go well. A bit better. Didn't paralyze, okay. Show me the move. Show me your moves. MB floppy. Burger. I'll keep going because I'm not taking on that boss without the move. The boss itself uses some slow attacks, which might mean that Thundercloud will do okay, but the boss hits hard. I forget where the items would be on the screen, so I was just having a quick gander, see if anything caught my eye. To be fair, like, I could have gone right past an item and not known it, so. I'm trying to. I want both of these guys to definitely be on the screen as well. Dun 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 bum bum bum. This chair is not a comfy one. I mean, like I said, I've been for a walk today, so it's not like I've been in the chair all day, but I did play like an hour of Diablo or so before like dinner and before I started preparing. I was on a fucking roll, like, I was like, I don't know if I'll go on, I'm like, just play Digimon today, but I was like, I've got some time free. And I'd already sent off a couple of emails, I was like, I'll do some Diablo, why not? And I just kept getting set items, I don't know what it was, and like, I got maybe, I don't know, it was 6 or 8 set items in like an hour and a half session. Which is ridiculous, and like 2 of them were I got 2 ancient items as well, like one of which was a set piece. I was like, I don't know if it's a special day or something, but it was bloody special for me playing that time. Oh my. So I mean, at least at least that playthrough's going well. I mean, there's been a couple of instances where I mean, because I'm running like basically a glass cannon monk. I've gotten up to Torment 6 at the moment, I think I'm on. But that was without my set pieces that I've just acquired, so let's see how that goes later on when I play. I don't know if I'll play today or maybe tomorrow, but I was absolutely blitzing through with what I had. Actually, I've just thought of something really awkward which might pickle my tea. I'm just gonna check my guide again, but this time it's gonna be the technique one. Ice smoke. Where's air? Fire battle. And then we'll just check Kokolimon's. I'm pretty sure I've seen Kokolimon use this. Yeah, I think we're good. I was thinking, I was like, what if air shot's the one move that it doesn't learn? I was like, bloody hell. That would just be... Oh, hello. A happy mushroom spawns there as well, so... The more you know. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doubting myself. I've definitely seen the fake versions of these. Akatorimon, I think. I've seen Akatorimon use these. I've Wind Cutter. It's called Wind Cutter, and it's like Air Cutter is the Pokemon move from Gen 3. Although, to be fair, I don't know. It could be called the Air Cutter in Japanese, and they've just mistranslated it with all the translation errors going on nowadays. Although I'm probably seeming like an asshole because I don't know. I doubt I'd be able to do a better translation job. I'm just pointing out that with hindsight, at least it's certain situations in the past 20 years with localizations in games where it's been suboptimal to say the least. Yeah, hungry boy? Me give you steak. Make you full. Beef you up like Arnold. It's not a tumor. It's not. Who's your daddy and what does he do? Get to the chopper. He wants to be president. Yippee-ki-yay. Expendables lines. I'm back. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Again, I just want to point out that just because I like doing impressions doesn't mean I'm good at them, or that I've practiced them at all. I'm going to use a medium recovery this time. And there's my MP fob here. Come on, air shot. No dice. It's the gamble we run. Oh, how convenient that we've cleared out the toilet. I've actually been in this situation before. Like, with the limited context that I've just provided, that might seem a bit odd. like having a fight to clear out a toilet. But no, whilst I was in Japan, I was out with one of my friends, and it was like the cicada season, and it was like late at night, and there was like some like these toilets that you see here, except there was actually like proper bogs as well, for like the athletics clubs or whatever. Just, like just like apparently there was some like animals in the girls once, so she was like, I'll check the boys once. I was like, went in. I was like, oh yeah, it's fine. And then like she started to go in, and there was a cicada, a rather angry cicada in there as well. That started hissing at it. She was like, get rid of it, get rid of it. And then the bad thing about that was I'm probably worse with bugs than what she was. So I was just like trying to bait it out, like I've done on here, like trying to get close to it so it would follow me. We ended up just like running back and using the facilities at home. I am a bit of a coward. It didn't help that I was working myself up to it. I was like, you know, I'm give us a second. I'll fight it in a second. And then she was like, just make sure it doesn't bite you, because they've got like a, it's not like venom or poison or something. It's just like you will get like irritation if they bite you. I was like, oh, now you're telling me. I didn't know that before. I thought it was just loud, but no, they bite as well apparently. So yeah. And that's the story of how I should have battled for a toilet. That was a very reckless move, but it would have saved us some NP. But alas, to no avail. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Yeah, baby! There's Windcutter boy. Okay, next move. First we'll do a MP flop here. So you're definitely prepared. Next what we'll do, I'll change this again before the boss fight itself. We'll get rid of Electric Cloud, we'll put Windcutter on, just in case we get into any bother on the way. No Deluxe Mushroom down here. Although it was probably on the lower part of the screen, silly me. Actually, no, if that was the top side exit, then it was the right area. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Probably mon. Chicken. Chicken. Lay a little egg for me. Chicken. Now and one for my tea. I don't like eggs though, so I don't like a lot of things. I'm gonna go a few more screens before I initiate that save. I'll quickly pair on that part. We're not too far away from a place where I would ideally like to save. No item there, okay. This is the elevator we've used in the past, but this time we're going up. Loving an elevator, living it up and we're going down. Oyasumi nasai, big chicken. Aww. I love how much effort and detail they put into some of these animations. And makes it especially embarrassing when you see the state of the recent Pokemon games. 20 years that they came out after the fact and they still can't get it right. So yeah, we've got a bit of controls taken away from us. Quite puzzled. It looks like a bird's nest. What do you think? I hear noise. Not noises. Or a noise. I hear noise. I suppose it's not incorrect, but it's... Also, I like the what do you think kind of reminds me of Dora the Explorer, and I forgot to change and add war cry. Bugger! I'm gonna sneeze. Buggeration. That wasn't as bad as some other ones, but I apologise for sneezing. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. If not, we've saved, and we've got next time maybe as well. That was Prominence Burn, I believe. Yeah, Rodney, if you want to do some work, that would be nice. Maybe he's a bit nervous looking at Big Bird here. Did 800 damage. Oof, bloody hell, that was close for an interrupt. Let's see, doing okay. You can see Airshot is carrying us because we wouldn't be getting these attacks off in the first place if it was using Thundercloud. And we wouldn't even be getting as much damage for doing so. We could probably not be looking as hot on AMP either. I'm gonna wait until the next attack. Not my next attack, Birdromon's next attack. Just to be sure. Although it seems rather passive at the moment, which I don't know what to make of. No. Oh, you cook! Oh, that's... God damn it. I need to shift these around ideally. No, not pause. It's, forget what... Oh, bloody hell. Do I have to click on it? A bit more convenient, I feel. Dun 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 dun. Come on, attack! I'm getting a flashback to Metapod versus Metapod at the moment. Couldn't tell you why. Metapod, use Harden! Go Metapod, show him what a real Harden looks like! The damage rolls on this are a bit wacky as well, so I need to be careful of that. Okay, this time I'm going for it. Dude! Dude! That was taking the piss, a bit attack there, I swear. That did bare nothing. Absolute nout. What I'm quite concerned about happening now is that Birdromon will get their finishing move. I was going to say special, but I suppose it's not incorrect to say it, but it's the wrong phrase. We're good? We're good? Rodney has felled his first boss. Ambulance Wanker? Or Police Car Wanker? I don't think Birdromon drops anything. Given account that if it did, you wouldn't be able to pick it up because, as you'll see in a second, well, this is Birdromon's nest. Sorry to enter. Oh, don't worry about it. I've heard of you. I didn't know I was famous, even though I've progressed in an awkward way and already have established that I'm starting to get a reputation and that I was famous. You're probably the only human left on the island. Left? There's been others before me? Aren't you going to invite me? Oh yeah, when you'll come to the city? Okay, let's get down to business. Hold on tight. If anyone says let's get down to business and hold on tight in real life, I don't know, call for help maybe. But yeah, we are now back in File City. And we've got a new building here. This is Berger Transport. We now have access to a fast travel. In a sense, we get delivered. But as you can see, you can only go to places that you've already been to, and it costs you credits as well. So that's another reason why I wanted to get some credits from the item exchange, just to be a bit so I can actually use these and utilize it. We've also got a couple maps here on the side. I forget if he's accurate or not, or if let's see if that's the same. My dumbass thought if I would move, this fucking background would show. It's not that type of game. Yeah, so I don't know if that's the first instance I've seen File Island. But let's have a look. We'll talk to Digimon, see if he's got any new stuff. We've got 3 pieces of sirloin now. And with that, I'm not ready to get my ass kicked by Greymon at the moment, but what I'll do is I'll go inside and I'll save and we'll call it a day for now. And before the next time we play Digimon, I'll be doing some in-depth research, possibly some experiments on whether or not certain criteria can be made to capitalize on Rodney's unexpected digivolution to this mohawk. I've never noticed the purple on its head before. That's pretty dope for a mohawk. This chicken ass motherfucker, as opposed to this the Kabuteri beetle looking motherfucker. I need to work on closing these out a bit better. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'm going to pause so you don't start cooing at me again. Oh, the happiness is looking a lot better, and since the discipline, it's actually gone back into a better range. Outro slide. Thank you for watching. Consider sticking around and helping me improve. That's the first time I've actually read off the outro slide. I thought it was redundant to do it. I probably still think it is redundant to do it. I don't know why I did it like that. I never read what's on the slides. Just presentation workshops. Oh dear. Yeah, so next time hopefully I'll have done a bit of background information. And let's see, it's Friday tomorrow, so we'll be doing Crash Bandicoot again after forgetting about it on Monday. My stupid ass. Was it Monday? Oh, it was one of the days, so we missed out on Crash. So join me tomorrow for Crash Friday, or if you're watching after the fact, keep an eye out for the next episode. Hopefully we make a bit more progress and get to show off some interesting mechanics. Yeah, so nice. It was good playing, and I'm going to put my fan on because it's hot as hell. Have a good one. Look after yourself. Bye.